What is good, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am having just a light lunch from a nice little spot called Zoop. It's like a salad, sandwich, and soup place. And I know what you're saying already, Scott. I see tomato in the sandwich. You're so anti-tomato. But I'm trying to break out of my comfort zone, expand my horizons, and maybe bring tomatoes on. Maybe I've been doing tomatoes wrong my whole life. Not my whole life, but in my adult food eating ventures, since I've, generally have not liked tomatoes. But so this is a pesto cheese sandwich from Zoop. On it is pesto cheese. That's where the green is the pesto. There's sharp white cheddar, provolone, crumbled feta, tomato, obviously, as we just mentioned, pesto served on grilled cheesy bread, and I have pomodoro tomato soup. Of course, a little piece of their French bread, and some organic lemonade. They always have these nice like fruit beverages, so I figured instead of getting soda, lemonade. I'm gonna dig into this sandwich. I am gonna, of course, dip it into the soup, but I just want to try it straight up. And of course, the tomatoes flying out already, but the pesto is a nice little balance. This is a nice sandwich. I like this. Just try to dip it. Cause you gotta put that cheesy bread in the tomato soup. You can't not. That's good. The pesto just adds like a nice hint of just it's obviously not spicy, but it's just like this nice herbal type flavor. It's a very like like not earthy, but like you can tell it's very fresh. It's like a garden type sandwich. I know there's a lot of bread involved with this one, but after all of those pretzels yesterday, as I took a nap, those pretzels were absolutely delicious. Don't get me wrong, but I conked out right after. Yeah, Zoop is a nice little place if you have never been there. It's to me it's like better. I like it. It's of the Panera realm where they do all those similar type things, but I like just the vibe in there better. My favorite soup they do is called Thai chicken chili, or something like a Thai, yeah, something like that, like something with Thai chicken, but it's very good. The tomato, the cheese, and the pesto, it's just like a I can imagine just eating this in the backyard for like a picnic. This is a nice thing. Now that I got the tomato out there, I can feel free to dive into the soup. Don't ask me what the difference. A pomodoro obviously is a reference to the type of tomato that's in there, so it's just a different kind of tomato soup. Let's not go crazy. But I couldn't just get the regular tomato soup, of course I did. Fancy it up. They always have these like juices. This has a touch of like their apricot juice, but they always got like nice teas and stuff. And it's a very relaxing, nice environment. When I was in there, I saw a grandmother with her grandson. It was a beautiful thing. They reminded me of like going out to like lunch with my grandma, because when I was real little, before even like I was in school, and even like when I was in kindergarten and stuff like that, when my mom was working, my grandmom would take care of me. My grandfather was working, my mom was working, so my grandmother took care of me. We go to the mall, we always go out to eat. Lemonade was her favorite drink, that's why I decided to get lemonade. It just made me think, just seeing that, it's kind of weird, like when you see It's almost like history is like repeating itself in a different way. Like that was me and her at one point in time. Very cool. This tomato soup. Okay, that's good. That is good tomato soup. That tastes different. I'm glad I got that. Actually, I was being a little bit snob just saying I got pomodoro just to be fancy or whatever, but that's legit good. It's got good. Again, very more herbal, like it has like a nice trying to think of the word. It's got a nice little touch of flavor. And the tomato. Like a little bit of kick. Yeah, I don't think this place was around. I don't think I ever went there with this place with my grandmother, but we would go to like little, places, little diners or whatever, and or just back at the house. She would make me like a turkey sandwich with chips and Coca-Cola, which is where my soda addiction rooted from. But she was literally the sweetest person I've ever known. I couldn't have met a kinder person. Very fond memories. Going to the mall. Yeah. She'd be the one that would always, like when I was in school, like if I wanted like something that was like trending as far as like style goes and was a little bit more expensive, like maybe something Nike or something like that, or like just like a designer clothing that I was into, Anichi, Echo, or whatever, Tommy Hilfiger, whatever, and she would get it for me. It was like a nice t-shirt I wanted, something like that, and she'd be the one to get it for me. My mom, God bless her, was doing the right thing by trying to be, why are we spending a bunch of money on clothes? She got me my first pair of Nikes. I believe I had these Dennis Rodman shoes, which were like really, he was like one of my favorite basketball players. Him, Penny Hardaway. But yeah, just good times. My grandmother would always do that. So let's dive right back in this other half of this sandwich. I know the pesto, the green, might be a little bit of like why is there green on the sandwich? But like that is, it's such good flavor. I'm telling you, this is like making me think I'm at a picnic or just eating on the back porch. But yeah, this is a nice light lunch. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Whatever it is that you are up to on this lovely hump day. Tomato soup is good. I always have to kick my cats out every time I film, because like they'll be just sitting there sleeping, but like their eyes will be half open, like staring at me, and they're like why are you talking to yourself, bro? Like I feel like I'm being judged. I always get done the boot. sandwich. Very good sandwich. I took a chance. I never had that. I'm always, when I go to places, I typically like to get things that I like. I never got their tomato soup before. They had 2 tomato soups. They had traditional tomato soup and the pomodoro. I was like, let me go pomodoro, and I'm glad I did because it has a real nice flavor to it. The pesto cheese sandwich. Lemonade I've obviously had before. I don't know why I went with such a big soup, but whatever. They don't get eaten. Yeah, they mix up the soups every day. I always have a good chili, chicken noodle. So if you like soup, soup is just a reliable good lunch. It does everything a good lunch should do. It just gives you the flavor, the mouth pleasure, for lack of a better word, and it gives you those nutrients. Gets you something in your stomach, but it's not too heavy unless you're getting like a heavy type of soup. Split pea, that's one of my favorites. Chili's probably my overall favorite if it's considered a soup or just it's own thing. Yeah, like split pea. I do like a lentil type soup. But yeah, that Thai curry chicken, man, that they make, whew, so good. Yeah, Panera is a little bit too bougie for me. I don't know. There's a vibe in there. It's just a little bit too. I don't know. Am I crazy? I mean, I might be crazy. They do make this really good bagel that I forget what it's called. Like, it's like a cinnamon something bagel, but they just get the bread. Their bread is pretty good. But I get like that with some they have this special kind of cream cheese. I haven't been there in so long. I used to occasionally go there for lunch with my mom. But oh man, I'm trying to remember what was the name of that sandwich. Not sandwich, but that cream cheese. Look, that was my favorite thing to get from there. But yeah, happy to spend a few minutes with you guys today. I don't know where you guys are in the world, but apparently we're just not gonna have springtime. I guess that's a dead issue. Whatever. Was it to 60? Down to 40. I don't like talking about the weather, but like, it's getting ridiculous. I'm the last person in the world to want warm weather, as I know it does make me miserable. I don't know if it's because I'm a fall baby or it's just the heat just drives me crazy. But I need to change the season. But let's move on. Already, weather? You know, it's enough. It's enough. Give us a break here. This is what I needed today. This is what I need. Nice, like garden style lunch, you know? This is just, you know, this is, I don't know what I need. Like just a nice little quiet picnic, you know. You know, if you're trying to be healthy type of lunch. Obviously I'll get back to being, you know, some less garden-like foods, but wanted to have something today like this. Very good. But yeah, I should have the Q&A video up on probably Saturday, maybe Sunday, but probably Saturday. So, last second, anybody has any questions, drop them in there, vote on the food. I think it's pretty much decided which one won. But, nonetheless, don't participate, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. Very good. Nice light lunch. Very relaxing. Good times, man. This is good. Let me get a couple more bites of this soup, actually. This is good. Tomato soup I'm neutral on, but this is a good one. It has those little extras. You can tell the tomatoes are fresh. Very nice. Let me have some of this tasty beverage to wash this down. Very nice. Guys, thank you for joining me today. A little change up in the style of food. But yes, this is a nice little, so yeah, if you want a nice little healthy lunch, don't feel like going out to get the ingredients like yours truly. And you just want to have somebody else make it for you. Make a nice little sandwich. Zoop is your spot if you have one near you. If you always go to Panera, maybe change it up. If not, I'm sure Panera can get you the same thing. Salad works, similar vibe, but Zoop is just my, and they never have that soup that I want, that Thai chicken curry soup. I mean, every time I go there, that's what I wanted today. What do you got though? Life. Yeah. Guys, thank you for joining me today. I greatly appreciate your time. Spend a few minutes with me. Hope you all take care. Be well. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you all again soon. Later on.